In the shadows of Utah's vast desert lies a forgotten chapter of the American West, where dreams of fortunes rose and fell as quickly as the sun. Welcome to Babylon Ghost Town, a place of mystery in the Stormont Silver Mine, where wealth once glittered beneath the earth's surface, but as with so many things in so many mining towns, the fortune was fleeting, and the ghosts of the past remain. Join us as we explore the history of Babylon, the Stormont Mill, and the home that can't be destroyed. These are the remnants of a forgotten era. Welcome everyone to Weekend Escapades. Behind me you'll see the entrance to the mine and where they harvested a lot of the silver ore for the Stormont Mill. Come along and join the adventure. The first entrance to a mine is here, but it's been filled in. See the opening here. They caved in this one, I don't know why. But the other one's barred off and you can still see him, but this was one of the entrances to the mine. And this was the main entrance here with the bars. All the old timbers are still in there. Hold up some of that rock. That one goes down at a fairly good angle. Get it in frame. There it is. Pretty good drop to it. Babylon, Utah was founded in the late 1800s, during a time of a feverish mining expansion across the West. The promise of precious metals drew settlers, miners, and entrepreneurs to the region, hoping to strike it rich. What they didn't know was that the unforgiven desert would soon take its toll, leaving the town desolate and forgotten. You know what's funny is a lot of the locations we come to in mining operations, you look at where the mine shafts are. And in Utah, most of them are like in hillsides, like here. Nevada, a lot of them straight down, so vertical shafts. But these are mines that are in the hillside. Now, given that, I don't know much about mining. I'm learning. But it seems like a lot of the operations with the vertical mines were more gold operation. And silver seems to be hillside. Let me know in the comments below if I'm correct on that, or give me some insight as to how that operation works, or if silver and gold are mined exactly the same. Well, let's go up here and visit what's left of the Stormont. All right, so right behind the mansion is the Stormont mine, or the mill, or what's left of it, right up on the hillside. So this is really, with Babylon, this is all that's left besides the mine shafts that are sealed off. I think this was the office for the mill. You may hear a few motorcycles in the background, as Babylon now has become a outdoor recreation area as well. But in its beginning, Babylon flourished. In its early years, the Stormont mine promised untold wealth. With veins of silver running deep into the earth, it seemed that the future was bright. But the desert had other plans. This once thriving town soon fell victim to the harsh realities of mining. Extreme isolation, brutal winters, flooding, and the inherent dangers of the industry. By the turn of the century, the silver that had made Babylon famous was all but gone. As the silver veins ran dry and the market soured, the Stormont mine's once prosperous days were over. The workers left, the town emptied, and the dream of wealth turned into the dust of history. All right, so on the road out, yeah, that doesn't feel good at all. So we're gonna jump over this little muddy creek. Man, I got some thorns in my leg back there. That did not feel good. And Lisa said it was the woods trying to keep me out. It almost did it. Should be right up at the top of this sandy hillside. Well, that looks like it right there. That looks like a blockhouse. And we were up here a year and a half ago or so, wasn't it? And did not see this up here. I walked into another thorn. What are these things? They're horrible. Look at that, there's a natural archway going up to the abandoned building. As I'm breaking branches. Look at that, looks like a piece of what would have been like the truss or a gable. Another one over here. So it had a pitch to it for sure, the roof. Window frame. All the wood that the house was constructed out of. And just block. Somebody used this for target practice. Can you blame anybody for wanting to shoot up an old refrigerator or washing machine out in the middle of the desert for target practice? I mean, they're bright white. There's the stove. Target practice stove. Looks like it might have been gas. The wall that fell in that way. What's left of it? Maybe it had a little room over here. Entranceway or something. It probably had a window looking out over here at the view. So we climbed up a ways and you can see the view of the cabin down there. A little winded now. That's the Virgin River running through there. That's what cut this beautiful valley for sure. All right, we're going to hike to the top up there and see what the view looks like. The crew has made it to the top already. I challenge them to go to the very tip right there. She has made it all the way to the base of those rocks sticking up. There's a whole spine of rocks that go around this ridge. She's a mountain goat. Yeah, now you got to slide down. That's pretty steep. It definitely go sideways. Those boots don't have any traction. Woo! Look at this. We call that Horseshoe Bend. Looks like it. Hopefully the camera's catching the beauty of this because that is incredible. Oh my gosh, there's houses right up there. As far out as we are, there's houses. Well, they've got a nice view from there. Today, this is what's left of Babylon and its ruins. Not much as far as the Stormont Mine goes. I'm standing right in the middle of what really matters. And this was, of course, the home base for that mill. And in front of me is the John Vot home. That is the home that will not die. All right, heading on up to the John Vot home. And not only that, but this is the only remaining portions of the Stormont Mill, and that would be the office area that's right behind this home. John Vot bought this property knowing that the Stormont Mill was here. This house is indestructible, and I'll tell you why. Now, when I say this is the home that will not die, it's because this house is burnt down twice, and they say it is cursed. In the late 1980s, John Vot, a former U.S. State Department official, purchased the site of Babylon and planned to build a retirement home here. He hired St. George's architect Mary Ann Kowalski to design the Babylon house on the site of the old mill. However, the house caught fire and was destroyed before completion. Vot abandoned the project, and the foundation shell is now this graffiti playground. Now, as I had mentioned, this house has burned down twice, but its bones still remain. They say it is due to a Native American curse to this land. It was sacred ground to Native Americans. Now they call this the Babylon House. Babylon got its name, and it is known to distinguish its Gentile residents from the neighboring Mormon communities back when it was established in 1877. The town was abandoned in 1887 after the mill had closed, so it was many years after that that John Vot decided to buy the property and build this home. This location seems very tranquil and pleasant to us, but to many, they say it has ghosts that roam the night and see shadow figures. So many people come out here to test it at night. It was a big mansion they were building. I'll throw a photo in here of the original rendering of the home itself. Well, this is what's left of Babylon Ghost Town. We hope you enjoyed the video. Be sure to like and subscribe, turn on the notification bell for more like this, and remember, abandoned locations will never die. They're just laying out here waiting to be rediscovered. We'll see you in the next one. Be sure to like and subscribe and turn on that notification bell for more like this. And be sure to check out the rest of our videos if you like this type of content, because we film a lot of ghost towns and abandoned locations. Thank you for watching.